little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me home when he said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
To kick off for the Chargers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Southern California. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We money more Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't trust them bitches. Got that touch my credit.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to test the secondary right away. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Tarheeb still there for the stop.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third, they need 8.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
6-yard line.
Go. Here's a first carry for their running back. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Delta. Hey, Ray. Ready?
They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
10, 21. 80. We're out. Why did it hot?
Play action now. It's Herbert. Out to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A give, and here comes Hampton. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. As this defense is unable to hold, gain of 7 on that 3rd and 2.
First down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
380.
Another run here with Hampton. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Set.
Hampton will score. Touchdown, LA.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Drive will start on the ground. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Here we go, strike. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. He's got a man. That's McMillan. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Open man is Horn. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
24-yard gain on the play.
They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down. Now give on the ground, and the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
Brings up second and 9 at the Chargers' 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second down and 9.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Panthers. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
They'll
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
Trevin Wallace. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second and 6.
Homie troops right. Go.
Herbert to throw. He's got his tight end, Orlando Gatz in the second. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 17 yards on that play. First down, L.A.
At the 41-yard line.
Run! 380. 21. Kappa. Homie troops right. Let's go. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Charger first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Set. Delta. Set. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right.
Go win, please.
Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Going right, it's taken in. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
5-9. Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Project, this ain't what you want.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Set. 380. Cut. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stoutly. That's going to bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go now. Hutchins, come to line. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Now a third and 2.
Ready? 70.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
Kappa.
That's complete. It's Lad McConkey. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
30-yard line.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor. Lion. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Kill.
Now it's Herbert. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Let's go. Crowd right. Set.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st down.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 7, and he'll take this one in. Tedarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. And the show continues. What a 1st half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
That's to the receiver, Moore. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. It's a Carolina 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Eagles! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He pulls it in around the 5. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Okay.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
Come on.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. Throwing right. That's Johnston.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Third down, 3 to go.
21. 80.
On the give, here's Hampton.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The Chargers get set to kick it away
Formation.
as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Ready? Liking 18. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Come on.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
70, Timberwolf.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Panther first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
On the ready.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Open man is Horn. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Jimmy Horn Jr. Touchdown, Carolina. His 4th TD grab of the season. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Hey, Kappa. Hey, Ray.
From the gun, it's Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Ready.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
80, 59. Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Oh, and after the play, that is Justin Herbert who's in need of some attention down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Chop 60, chop 60, Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw yet again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
46-yard line.
First and 10.
Set. 380. Set.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He gets this one complete to Johnston. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, L.A.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
70 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check go.
Back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
Like 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready, ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 11 yards on the pass there. It's a Carolina first down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Alert, alert.
Here's a run going left. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Coach, trap 60, trap 60. Track him 60. Let go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Ready? Bronco, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
Hampton trying to work inside. Up the sideline, past midfield. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It covers 51 yards.
Chargers, first down.
Deputy.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, L.A. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Hold the ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Get it.
Back to throw. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
44-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Ready, check.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. Here's first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Here's a design run. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
They'll run, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
2nd and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take it back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
On the go.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
Bronco 80. Captain Lion. Dragon 60. Check out.
That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds just a little short. Need to pick it up on 3rd down.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter 3rd down attempt.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. 19 Lion. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And here we go, 4th and inches.
18 Cup, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Start on the ground, trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Let's go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. That's passes. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
No help from those last two runs. It is third and 13.
Tap to 60. Go.
That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.